Okay, thanks for bearing with me so far. So hopefully this video will go a little quicker. Let's zoom in to our JPEG, and if you have your yellow up like this, we're going to be using a stroke, and we're going to be using the pen tool, and we are going to outline the skyline in New York City. So the closer you have it zoomed in, the easier it might be for you. So I'm going to start out down here, and I'm going to have shift held in most of the time so I can make nice straight lines. And I'm going to trace around all the skyscrapers. And don't worry, I won't make you watch me do this entire thing, but you can just see how nice and straight the lines are because I'm holding shift, so they're perfectly horizontal and vertical. Okay, so I'm gonna do this entire skyline, and you can pause the video while you do yours, and we will be moving on to our typography and drawing this little guy shortly. Okay, so I'm almost done. Almost. Go over here a little bit. Okay. Now with this color, let's make it black, and we don't need a stroke anymore. Okay, let's move over to our selection tool, and we can drag our new skyscraper off to the side and zoom out. Now I want to use my rectangle tool, and I'm just going to make a rectangle there, and I'm going to put a gradient on it. And with my gradient, I'm going to be going from light blue to a darker blue. So let's drag this up, and let's drag this one up, and let's see what we get. Maybe we want to do something lighter. That one over there. Maybe that one there. Yes, that one looks much better. So we'll go like that. Okay. Now we can drag that one down. Put this one about right here. Move this guy right here. And let's send this one to the back. And let's bring in Donald. And we'll place him place him about right there. We need to bring him to the front. That's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, eh? Okay, now let's get something kind of difficult, and I think personally is kind of a pain. Let's get this guy drawn out. And to do that, we're going to be using the pen tool. And I think it will be easiest if we use maybe like a blue stroke. For this. So I'm going to zoom in as close as possible here. And just going to start going around the guy's body. And my stroke went away. So it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. I want this to be blue. There we go. And I'm going to go around his entire body, and you'll have to do the same, and we'll move on from there. Okay, so I've got the outline of our guy running, and now I'm going to just make a few adjustments in the areas that I don't really like. So maybe adjust his foot a little bit, adjust that area, bring him out, bring this area up. Doesn't need to be there. I'm using my direct selection tool to do this, by the way. Okay, so he's looking pretty good. Zoom back out, and I believe we want to make him white. So he's got to be white. We'll drag him up here. Okay. We'll just set him there for now. Now we're moving on to our typography. So I'm going to cut the video here, and that will be video 3, the typography.